Hi, this is David with Roof Masters of Arizona. We're here on Bernardo Pina's roof, and we're going to be replacing this shingle for a repair attempt here. So, first thing I notice when I start to take this off is that all kinds of breakage happens very easily here, and then some of them are really down. So, to get this shingle out, I'm going to need to remove the nails right here and the nails right here on these two. So I'm going to have to fill them up underneath. That one off. Alright, we've successfully broken the seal on both of these, but I want you to come down here. I know it's a little steep, but come down here. And I want to show you, first off, we have all of this mat transfer going on from the top of this from the bottom of this shingles to the top of this one. It's taking chunks of it everywhere that we pull this off. So we have a chunk here, Same thing's happening up here. There's pieces of the shingle from the bottom getting stuck onto the top because it's been sealed for so long. So we'll continue to pull it out. Alright, we were able to remove the shingle, and what's happening now is that the seals are coming apart everywhere. So you got this one coming up now. You got this piece that's barely hanging on there, and it's actually breaking right here at the edge as well. And now we've also creased the very top of this and this one, and we didn't even pull anything up yet to start nailing it. Here's the removed shingle. You can see this is the one we're replacing. This is just coming up like nothing. So the second that we start to manipulate anything on here, it's damaging any of the shingles that we touch. So we'll get this new one back. This is a GAF, what's the brand of this? Natural Shadow shingle here. The closest match we could find to this color. And so the first thing I see when I put this in here is that the exposure length on the current shingles is about 1.5 inches longer than the current shingles that are currently being manufactured. So we'll put the new shingle up against the one that's currently on the roof. We'll butt it up here. You'll see that there's a clear 1.5 to 2 inches that I can't extend this shingle out. So this is the new shingle. There's no way I can grow it an extra 2 inches and make it fit. We're going to do the best we can, but we're going to have some exposure of open shingles here that's going to be left. When we get that in there too at the nail line, you can see that it's also a shorter exposure vertically. We have 1 inch on the new regular standard architectural shingles. This is a Natural Shadow GAF shingle. It's an extra inch longer, so now this is going to stick out an extra inch beyond that as well. We can't cut the bottom of this. That's not a proper way to do an install. Now, as we start to nail this, you see all these granules are just, everything is just falling off as we manipulate the shingle even slightly. I'm gonna go ahead and get this back in though. Okay, so we got it in there kind of as best we could. You can see the exposure length, and on either side, there's a big gap of almost an inch on either side. So, not to mention that when we pull this up, a lot of these are never going to stick back down again to each other. They're just going to be sitting here like this now that we've removed the seal. It's very old. Today it's over 100 degrees and they're not even starting to stick down. Also, if we take the old shingle, I can just tear it like this, like paper. Shingles shouldn't be doing that. It shouldn't be this easy to tear like that, you know? So, thanks for your consideration on this, and we'll have any other information for you if you need. Thank you.